Hi Sam. I'm excited to see you today. Are you ready to learn a new word?
Hi Alex. Yes, I'm ready. What's the word for today?
Today we are learning,
national,
which means related to a nation or country.
That sounds interesting. What other meanings does it have?
It can also mean something that belongs to a specific nation, like
nationale Identität,
which means national identity. The most common usage is in the context of something being representative of a country. But be careful. In English,
national,
might confuse you with
national,
in German, which is more about nationality.
So, how do I use
national,
in sentences?
Great question. First, let's look at it as a noun. The article is,
der National,
and the plural is.
die Nationalen,
It's masculine, so remember that when you use it. For example, you could say,
der Nationalspieler ist sehr talentiert.
which means the national player is very talented.
Got it. What about the verb form?
Actually,
National,
isn't a verb, but if it were, we could think about related verbs like
nationalisieren,
which means to nationalize. In the present tense, you would say,
ich nationalisiere. Du nationalisierst.
and.
Nationalisiert.
In the past tense, you would say,
Ich nationalisierte.
and in perfect, it would be.
Ich habe nationalisiert.
That's interesting. What about the history of the word?
national,
The word has its roots in the Latin word,
Nationalis.
which means belonging to a nation. It evolved through Old French before becoming part of the German language. Over time, it has taken on meanings related to identity and citizenship, which makes it quite significant in discussions about culture.
Wow, I didn't know that. It's fascinating how words change over time.
Let's break down.
National.
It consists of the root,
Nation.
which refers to a group of people connected by culture or language, and the suffix, which indicates relation. So together, it means relating to a nation.
That makes sense. Are there similar words I should know?
Absolutely. For example, we have,
International.
which means international,
Supranational.
meaning beyond national boundaries, and,
Multinational.
which refers to many nations. We could also look at words with similar suffixes like,
Regional.
meaning regional, and,
Local.
meaning local.
Those all sound useful. Can you give me some real-life situations where I might use?
national,
Sure. For instance, at a cultural event, you might say,
Das ist ein nationales Fest.
meaning this is a national festival.
Okay, I'll try.
das ist ein nationales Fest.
Perfect. Another situation could be discussing sports. You might say,
Die nationale Mannschaft hat gewonnen.
which means the national team won.
Die nationale Mannschaft hat gewonnen.
Great job. Lastly, when talking about policies, you could use
Das nationale Gesetz ist wichtig.
meaning the national law is important.
Das nationale Gesetz ist wichtig.
Well done, Sam. Now, let's think about how to remember that.
National.
Is masculine. Words that end in are often masculine in German. You can visualize it as a strong, proud national flag waving in the wind.
That's a good image.
Just a quick note on usage.
National.
Is typically used in formal contexts, like politics or official discussions. Some common phrases are
Nationale Politik. Nationale Sicherheit.
and
Nationale Identität.
be careful not to confuse it with
Nationalistisch.
which means nationalistic.
I'll keep that in mind.
Let's wrap up with some example sentences. For instance,
Die nationale Sprache ist Deutsch.
meaning the national language is German.
Die nationale Sprache ist Deutsch.
Excellent. Another one is
Es gibt nationale Feiertage.
meaning there are national holidays.
Es gibt nationale Feiertage.
And one more.
Die nationale Identität ist sehr wichtig.
Meaning national identity is very important.
Die nationale Identität ist sehr wichtig.
Now, a quick recall check. What is the article for?
National.
It's
Der National.
Correct. How do you say the national team won?
Die nationale Mannschaft hat gewonnen.
Right again. What's a related word that means international?
International.
Great. Can you give me an example sentence using
National.
Das nationale Gesetz ist wichtig.
exactly? And what does
National.
come from?
It comes from Latin, right?
Yes, well done. Fantastic work today, Sam. To summarize, we learned about the word,
National.
its meaning, usage, and interesting history. Keep practicing, and I'm sure you'll master it.
Thanks, Alex. This was really helpful and fun.